This is the third mini lecture for section 2.1 of the textbook. We're going to continue our discussion of set operations. We had just talked about the operation of the complement. Now let's talk about the union and the intersection. If A and B are two sets, then their union is the set A union B. We use this kind of horseshoe looking thing of all elements that belong to A or to B, possibly both. On the other hand, the intersection of the two sets, which we write using this upside down horseshoe shape, is the set of everything that belongs to both at once. And two sets are said to be disjoint if their intersection is the empty set, if they share nothing in common. Yes, let's draw Venn diagrams for these. Little bitty Venn diagrams. So here are the sets A and B. Okay, the union is what I get if I just include everything in either of those two sets in one big set. Okay, so that is A union B. The intersection is what I get if I just include the overlap. So here's the set A, here's the set B. The overlap is the intersection. That's what they share. So if you think about like a street intersection, it's the place where the two streets come together. If I were to take the union of two streets, then that would be both of the streets all together. The two entire streets. That's the union. The intersection is just the overlap between the two. So for example, with the union, or rather if the universe in the sets A and B is above, the union of A and B is the set of everything that belongs to A or to B, or possibly both. Okay, so remember, A was the odd numbers and B was the multiples of 3. So we have 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, 15, 17, 18, 19, 21, 23, 24, and 25. Okay, that's the union. I'm just putting them together. The intersection is what I get when I just write down what they share. So this will be the numbers that are both odd and multiples of 3. And that would include 3, 9, 15, and 21. So if I look at my Venn diagram that I drew on slide 4, the intersection is just what they share. That's this region. The union is everything all together. In addition to writing down lists of elements, we could use word descriptions to try to decode what unions, intersection, complements mean. So in this example, we're going to be letting P be the set of purple animals, F is the set of animals that fly, and M is the set of monkeys. So we're going to try to identify the following sets. So this was something I ordinarily like to do with the class, where the class answers before I write them down, and we have a discussion about each. I can't really do that right now, but I would encourage you to pause right now and see how many of these you can figure out. Write them down somewhere, and then check yourself by continuing with the video. So we'll start with A. P intersects M. So remember, this is the set of everything that belongs to both sets. So if we're talking about things that are both purple animals and that are monkeys. So what is a purple animal that's also a monkey? Well, it's a purple monkey. that would be the set of purple monkeys. Okay, F intersect M. F is the set of flying animals and M is the set of monkeys. So we could describe this as the set of flying monkeys. Or you could also say monkeys that fly, the same thing. Usually there are many different ways to put these into words. Okay, third, P intersect F intersect M. So this is the set of things that belong to all three at once. They're purple, they fly, and they're monkeys. So this would be purple flying monkeys. Okay, D, P union F. So here it would not be correct to say the purple animals that fly. Why is that? Well, because that doesn't include everything that's in this set. See, this set includes all of P and all of F together. So it's all the purple animals and all the flying animals. So one way I could say it would be, purple animals and flying animals. Including things that are both. That would be the purple animals, but also including purple animals that don't fly and flying animals that aren't purple. Okay, E is the complement of F. Okay, that's everything that's not an F. F is the set of animals that fly. So this would be the animals that do not fly. Okay, F, the intersection of M with the complement of F. Well, F is animals that don't fly. M is monkeys. So this would be monkeys that do not fly. Okay, G. This is more complicated because now there's parentheses. But just like in any arithmetic, we begin with what's inside the parentheses. And in this first set of parentheses, I see the purple monkeys we had up here. And then these are the flying monkeys. And I'm putting this all together. So I'm taking all the purple monkeys and all the flying monkeys, and I'm forming the union, which means all of them all together. So this would be purple monkeys and flying monkeys. Okay, then H. I'm intersecting the monkeys with this set, which is purple animals and flying animals. So here's one way I could put that. Let's back up a little bit. When I said purple animals and flying animals, I could have also said animals that are purple or that fly. And that's, sorry, or is the word I meant there. And that's probably a more convenient way for us to put this. Animals that are purple or that fly. Because now I could say this is the set of monkeys that are purple or that fly. And one thing I'd like to point out to you here, which is kind of interesting, is that these last two sets, if you think about it, they're actually the same set. You're talking about the same monkeys. And these two sets would be true, would be equal to each other in general, no matter what the sets were. They would always be equal. And that's a set identity that you can find illustrated in the textbook. Okay, so here's the homework. As usual in this course, it is very important that you try to complete all of the homework in a timely fashion. Do not just watch the videos and then come to class. You really need to have attempted the homework. If you don't, then it's kind of like you're watching exercise videos, but you're not actually exercising. Okay, that's no way to get in shape, as you know. So you really have to work these out on your own. It's a little bit different from the kind of math homework you might have seen in the past. So maybe you'll struggle with it a little bit. That's okay. That's what the class period is for. But in order for you to get something out of the class period, you first have to have attempted them yourself and done as many of them as you can so that you'll know what kind of questions to ask in class and you'll understand what the discussion's about. So make sure to do these in a timely manner. And if you have questions, that's what the class period is for. And we'll spend a couple hours talking about just this.